everyone, my name's Danielle Costia, and I had these demos recorded from a while back, and I had them up on my website for like 30 bucks for a while, but I really just wanted to make it free and available for everyone, so I decided to just put them up on my YouTube, so I hope you enjoy them. Thank you. And now, like, none of you guys can see. How do I do this? Okay. Okay. So I'm just parting the hair down the middle. And then with these extensions, I also cut them layered. So like this is the shortest one, and this is going to go on the top. And then I did a medium length one. And that one's going to go underneath. And then this longer one is on the very bottom. So then when I curl it, the layers are curled and it looks more natural and stuff like that. So start at the top here. And I'm going to use this side to show like the braiding for the Jinx extensions. But when you go to layer the extensions, you want to keep a layer on top to hide them. So I don't know if anybody can see. If I'm in your way, please let me know. All right. I clip this here, and I sewed these clips on to the extensions. They're human hair extensions. You can sometimes get them with the clips already on there, but these ones did not. So I just bought the clips separate and then I just sewed them on. But you can see that's pretty good in there. You can also do bobby pins, but the bobby pins are a little bit more effort. Then the next layer. Thank you for this, by the way. Like, I don't know what I'd be doing right now if I didn't have it. Just using my comb, I guess.
And what is that you're using right now?
This is like a parting.
It's literally a knitting needle.
A knitting needle, yeah. I usually have my long nails that I use, but I didn't.
The pro tip, knitting needles work.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I've also seen those combs that have like the little pick end. Yeah, those two. Have any of you guys used extensions like on your own hair or anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it the same process?
Yes, pretty much. Can you turn your head this way? Thanks, babe. So. And you don't want to go like down into the ear with these, because with the ear with the Pinkie Pie look, I actually pinned her whole ear back so that the extensions fell a little bit better, more natural. Might have put that on too. That's okay. And if you guys have any questions at any point, feel free to ask while I'm doing this. I don't mind.
Would you say you should just work on poodles, or could you do it on like a Shih Tzu?
You could definitely do it on a Shih Tzu, Yorkie. Like the only thing is, you want for the extensions to blend nicely, you want them to have pretty long hair already. Like for instance, on Sadie there, if you tried to clip extensions into that top knot, it's going to be like a poof and then like straight hair coming down. Yes, yeah. For poodles anyway. You might be able to make it work better with like a Yorkie because their hair's already pretty straight, and then you just cut the extensions shorter for the layers and layer it down.
What would you price something like this at if somebody came in it's like I want to?
I don't know if I would do this for like a salon, like a client.
Yeah.
I don't think I would sell it because this is only really going to look good for like a few hours because it's going to fall out. It's going to just not be I mean, if they're going to like an event, so. This is like a tiny little flat iron that was like $15 on Amazon. So, it's 380, the middle one. So if you curl it without the hairspray first, it will glide through the hair better, but it will fall out after a bit. But you see how cute that is? Good little curl. And then with the hairspray too, her top knot was a little bit shorter when I did the Pinkie Pe, so it sat up a little bit higher. And then I also like hairsprayed and pinned it with bobby pins galore, so that makes a difference.
How long did it take you to find all the bobby pins?
Once it was all done, like I thought I got them all out, and then I bathed her, and there was still some.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, a while.
Ashley wants to know, did you use heat protectant?
I did not, but the spray that I have that I use the Botanica scissoring spray and the coat milk. It doesn't say heat protectant on it, but it has the same stuff in there that like a lot of heat protectants do have. So that is definitely a good idea to use heat protectant. I should be doing that, but I did not do that today. And it helps having a perfect dog just sitting there and letting do this. So that's without hairspraying at first. And the curl does look a little bit nicer that way, but you can still see how it's not like blended completely with that. So why I spray it first for this part is because it almost glues it together. Oh yeah, and that's the Chris Christensen super hold. That's just what I found because it was like pet safe, you know. I was just trying to find something that would work that was specifically for dogs. But when I went to Groomed, everybody was using Got to Be Glued. Everybody.
All the show dogs, they know these.
Yeah, exactly. So
Human hairspray.
you can probably just use whatever hairspray you want. You're okay. I know it's stinky. Good girl. So I hairsprayed it first. Where did I go? This way.
How do we know which way to curl?
You can really curl whichever way you want. It doesn't matter. I almost like glue the hair together so that it seamlessly kind of just falls together, if that makes sense. So there's that. How thick should they be party? For each curl, you don't want to have too much of the top knot hair in it. About the same or a little bit less than the amount of extension you have, just so that it's not poofing out. Is this kind of making sense to all you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine like singing. An orchestra, out of tune. A symphony without strings. That's what Vinny's healthcare sounds like.
But you can see why this took me so long to do, because it's very tedious. Yeah,
You said it took what, 3 hours?
like 3 hours just for the top knot, yeah. But when I did her Pinkie Pie look, I did it over the course of a few days, like for her body and did the top knot was the last thing I did. And when you take the flat iron over the hair while it has the hairspray in it, it's going to be hard to run this through. So you have to like open, close while you move it down.
Does that mean fine? Like, are you?
It does, yeah. But like you can kind of see it's got like little marks, but from like a distance, it's not like in her Pinkie Pie video, she had those in there. But you can go over it a few times and like get the lines out good. So
This camera angle, I'm so sorry.
here we go. And so yeah, when I did it, I did the ones near the face going away, and then I started switching them either direction. But you can pretty much do whatever direction you want. So I wanted it to look wild. I think I
We should put it together. That's true. You're just how it tastes. When it's kissing you.
Okay, make the Barbie map for your table.
No, I saw there was another groomer I follow. Her name's Bella. She has a poodle called Stevie Nicks, and I love her. And she had a Barbie mat on her table, and I was like, "Where the heck did you get that?" And she said, "Oh, just from Amazon." And then I cut it to fit my table, and I was like, "All right, I'm doing that right now because
It's a yoga mat, right?
it's like a little girl's yoga mat."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. That's such a good idea, she said.
Yeah, and it's way cheaper than like $50.
And my cookie.
Yeah, they don't last. Like this one is,
All the hair like this.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. This one has color and glitter and so much stuff all over it, but it's only like $15, so I don't feel bad. All right, so you guys are kind of getting the idea of how that was, and then I just went all the way down, doing the same exact thing, kept going. And this is just, I just went to the beauty supply store right next door. And this isn't real hair, this is synthetic. What do they call it? It's feed in braiding is basically what I did. I looked up a video on how to do feed in braids on a human hair. And I just did the same thing with my dog. So
He said this front layer covers.
yeah, so it's gonna go be braided into it as well, and it's gonna cover this band. There we go. Good girl.
Where do you go right now?
Right next door, yeah. Yeah, the longer extensions are a little harder to find, like the human hair ones. Or they're in her head, the human hair ones. So you can get those online. Or at some beauty supply stores have the longer ones, but they're a little more expensive. But you can't dye fake hair. So if you're trying to match the color to anything, you're gonna need the human ones. And then even working with human hair, you have to kind of play around with the color because it absorbs color differently. The starting color is different. So these were like a bleach blonde, like a yellowy blonde. And so when I first dyed these, they did not match her hair. So I did the Adrian pink, and then I had to do a purple shampoo. You're okay. I had to do a purple shampoo after I did that to get it to match because her hair's white. And so this had yellow in it, and you needed to neutralize the yellow with a purple shampoo. So, yeah.
Purple shampoo as in like white after shampoo. So no. But like
Like, you can use like a whitening shampoo is good. You can also kind of make your own, color neutralizing thing that's not gonna, like, you can even use the Opaz color depositing shampoo that's purple and
Okay.
just don't leave it in too long.
okay.
And that's like a perfect purple shampoo to use, yeah. And for her too, I took Chic Violet and I diluted it into water and I dipped the extensions in the water and just left, like, swish it around for like 30 seconds, looked at it, swished around for another 30 seconds and then rinsed it, and that works too, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now I got the extensions here and I want them to go back like a French braid. That's how I did hers. So see how by having that piece there, it covers. Or I'm gonna tell you this. I forgot. So this part, once you get the extensions through the loop, you're gonna tighten it so that it's in there nice and tight. Okay. And then you're just gonna lump it all together, leaving the rest of the hair out. And then you're gonna separate it into 3 sections like you would for any kind of braid. You want to make sure you have like her hair in there along with the extensions as well. And I did hairspray this along the way too. I don't know how. I had like that day I had 2 extra arms or something. But then you just start braiding it all together.
I would assume it's like a French braid.
Exactly. So I got that first little pass through. And then you're just gonna French braid. Does anybody not know how to French braid?
I mean.
Don't know.
Yeah, me.
Okay. Well, good.
Yeah, don't ever ask me to help you.
Oh,
know a Dutch braid too.
yep, those are cool.
I can.
Work at
I always Dutch braid my own hair because I cannot French braid my own hair.
So and I yeah, she did like braids and so like Japanese buns, all that shit suit for me. It was so cute.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
cute.
Can't do it.
So I won't go into super detail of how to French braid. You can watch a video.
It's like you need a minute.
But
Persons.
Now, her hair was pink when you did that competition. right?
Yes.
So what was used to blend the
blue hairspray by funky color. And I do not suggest using that.
Indoors.
It
Oh, yeah.
the whole salon Like, okay,
It was blue.
the girl over here and like they blew their nose later and the inside of their nut was
I was like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the next day, the floor like had blue particles. People were walking around. They're like, why is it blue? So yeah, I wasn't even spraying it in the air. I was spraying her head and somehow it still just got everywhere. So if I did it again, I would definitely find a different brand to use or like, cause I was gonna try and use chalk as well,
Mhm.
but it was just gonna take way too long and way too much chalk to get that to work.
Yeah.
I also could have just dyed her hair blue, but she's pink. She's
Yeah.
a pink girl.
Can't girl.
Yeah. But it looks really cool still, even with
Yeah,
the
like
pink
that.
in there, but I was trying to make her a cosplay, so it had to be blue. It's so good, Lyra. But yeah, I did normal hairspray, like I would do this and then grab my hairspray. Spray. I was also sitting down with her head in my lap. I'm not gonna spray her hair right now just because I don't want to put too much in there at this moment. And then at the end, yeah, I did the blue hairspray, like a lot of it. Tried to fill in all the cracks. But then at the end, when she was like walking around, it all started to loosen up. And the pictures I took and the video I did for that, you can see it all falling out. But at the competition, it was all pretty solid at least. So
Do you
But-
think putting hairspray on it would hold it?
um like in this at this point right here.
No, I mean like if you were to like spray that color in and then put hairspray
Oh,
on top
I
of it, do
see.
you think it would hold it better?
So I tried doing that, but it was really hard to work with the hair once the hairspray was already in it. I couldn't part it. I couldn't like separate it. It was a mess. Like I'll have to show you a picture of I tried spraying it all blue first and it was just like crazy and I couldn't, it was unmanageable. Where was I? This one. Oh, thank you.
I like the blue and the pink together.
I know, it's cute. But it's all just very, very tedious stuff. I should have been putting this in there too. Oh well. I'm so good. Yeah. And then I think I did go a little bit further down with her ear. But for uh, time purposes, I'm just going to skip putting more hair. So at this point, I'm not putting any more of her hair into it. I'm just braiding the extensions down. I know you're leaning against me, but I gotta do. Don't fall.
It's like I'm falling asleep. Wheels really are the best for like
Oh,
all of this stuff.
I want a black one, so I can bleach it.
And has two for saying,
How
wanna
much?
go to California.
Sure don't.
3,000. Oh,
I'm
fancy.
about 3,000 short.
That's how much I paid for my football.
Still cheaper than a doodle.
I guess.
Opal is 3,500.
I
Dang.
bred you two on my own, so it was.
Just next 80 was basically free too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have cats.
Cats are pretty great though.
My cats live in my salon.
I don't have a dog yet.
That's where cats are going. They don't like.
I am not gonna use my nice shears, but. Just did a little angled.
Let's get her all big corner.
Yeah. And then we also pinned back the ears a little bit more. Not as much for the, because I took them back, but not as much for the Pinkie Pie because I did have this braid going down her ear. But I did have it go back like that. So.
Just like a statue.
I know. She sits so pretty. Hi, are you Pinkie Pie? Are you Jinx? Which one?
Your split personality.
Yeah. There we go. Extensions.
So sleepy.
Yes. Anybody have any questions about?
That's where cats are going.